Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of MMA and Coffee. We're going to talk about UFC 189.
The big fight, Conor and Aldo. Oh, I forgot. The fight that everyone wants to see, right? Mendes and Conor. Whoopee. Okay. He's going to fight a wrestler for everyone that hates him, so.
This is true.
Yay.
This is true.
So, you want to talk about why you think they picked Mendes?
Well, yeah, first of all, Aldo's out. Then the UFC had the option of picking Mendes or Frankie Edgar. The Aldo and Conor fight that...
Yeah, that commercial that they did.
I think they still
everything.
want this to happen. So when it came to the decision, they had to decide, okay, out of these two fighters, who do we see Conor beating so we can still put on the Conor and Aldo fight? If it gives him the most trouble, it would be Frankie.
Right. My only problem with it is we've already seen Mendes fight Aldo twice. Now, if maybe Mendes is the easier matchup, which I'm prone to agree with, just because Frankie's a terrible matchup for everyone.
And also, it's kind of like, well, who does Frankie fight? So I feel like Frankie was put in a weird. It's a weird situation where they picked Mendes, hoping that Conor wins so they can still have Aldo and Conor. But at the same time, if Mendes wins, it's really messed up because for him to get a third rematch before Frankie, when Frankie's looked really good.
Yeah.
So, predictions for Mendes and Conor.
Well, I guess we can talk about how the fight's going to go down. Stand-up wise, I don't think Mendes is going to want to stay there. He's going to stay there a little bit, I think, just to try to prove he can hang. But if he stays there too long, he's going to get picked apart or maybe knocked out. He is quick, though, but, man, Conor's got to have some kind of reach on him. Like
He does. For Mendes to win in the stand-up, he's going to have to get on the inside. If he cannot get on the inside and get in Conor's face, he's not going to win that stand-up fight. He's not. And also...
And I think if he gets in the inside, though, he'd be smarter to clinch fight him at that point.
Clinch fight him, get him against the cage and rough him up, try to take him down, beat him up, get him tired, put him in positions he's not comfortable in.
Right. Maybe a little, like...
put a beating on him.
Kind of a little Randy Couture strategy, maybe, dirty box, take him down, beat him up.
Get him against the cage.
Just wear him out.
Put your body weight on him, get him tired, get his arms... tired from trying to hold him up and get rid of some of that punching power that he has.
Right.
For Conor, though, he's going to want to hit Mendes with the left. And in all of his fights, anyone that circles away from his left, he throws spinning kicks and he gets them to walk towards back into his left punch. So for me, the key of the fight is, can Mendes avoid the left punch? If he can, then it's interesting. Also, can he take him down or not? How good is Conor's takedown defense? So
the takedown is probably going to decide the fight. Because if Mendes can't take him down, I mean, stand-up's going to be a hard game to win.
If he can't take him down, then he has to be able to inside fight, and he has to avoid the left punch. It's as simple as that.
I will say this. I think that, like, for all the takedown deciding the fight and everything, I think that Mendes has a better, like, more of an advantage on the ground than Conor does standing up. From what we've seen,
for sure,
for a little bit. Although a lot of Conor's ground game is still unknown, I guess. But from the little bit we've seen, I think that, if Mendes can get it down, we're gonna find out just how good Conor is on the ground. If he's good at all, really. Because he hadn't really been on the ground at all.
You never know. Maybe Mendes takes him down and Conor submits him. We don't know because we haven't seen that since he's been in the UFC. I do feel like it's going to be whether or not Mendes can take him down, and if he can't, can he get in on the inside and can he circle away from the left punch? Because a lot of the kicks Conor throws, they're just kind of distractions, and he has you thinking about these kicks, And really, all it is he's wanting you to circle in towards that punch. That's where he hurts everyone. And another thing is if Mendes can hit him, if he can hit him, because he has knockout power too.
If Mendes could get in on him and potentially make Conor be the one start circling, I don't necessarily think that's a death wish as far as like the death kiss, I should say, to Conor's chances, because Conor could still potentially beat him by circling him and just outpointing him if Mendes can't hit him. But he would have a lot better chance if he can get Conor out of his comfort zone in the stand-up than letting him dictate.
Yeah, and I feel like the UFC, they picked Mendes because Conor is going to have a huge size difference on Mendes, just like he has a size difference on everyone. Yeah. He's going to have that size. He's going to have that reach. And there's a potential where it could be more of the same, where he just picks him apart. And if that happens, really it's a perfect case scenario for the UFC, because now Conor's going to talk more. He's going to talk more, and they're going to be able to promote the fight even
and
more.
All the haters that said he couldn't wrestle and didn't deserve the shot, if he gets through Mendes, he deserves the shot now. Exactly. There's no doubt about it. Frankie's still going to be getting screwed, but that's just kind of where he is at this point. It's like he's had the belt shot, fought at lightweight, featherweight.
And I have seen an interview with Frankie. He did say, because they asked him, who's he going to fight? He did say he's not going to wait. So he does want to fight this year.
I think he fights Holloway, this is kind of getting off topic from the fight at hand, but it makes sense.
I did not think about
Although
Holloway.
They might knock off a contender by giving him that fight, because I think he beats Holloway. But that's another video for later when they make that fight.
Okay, so who do you have winning?
My heart says Conor, because I like him. I want him to win, and I'm gonna stick with that. I think he's gonna finish Mendes. I think he's gonna follow a little bit of Aldo's blueprint, maybe, and I think he can finish him late, maybe not early. Say late. I'm gonna go second or third round finish.
Yeah. You know what? My mind's telling me Conor, the size, the left, takedown defense. If he can stop the takedown, he should be able to finish Mendes early, actually. I think his power's too much. He's going to overwhelm him, and he could finish him. But since you've already said that, I'm going to just say I think Mendes could potentially do a huge upset. Huge upset.
It'd be a huge upset,
in the sense that we don't see the Aldo and Conor fight.
Right, but I don't know if it would be a huge upset, odds-wise. I don't know what the odds are, but it's got to be closer in reality than it's being portrayed, maybe. Mm-hmm. But anyway.
Yeah, so if Mendes can take him down, or if Mendes can avoid the left and get on the inside, I think he has a really good chance, especially since he has knockout power. Whereas some of these people Conor's fought, they didn't have any power, so he could just eat their punch and then just hit them.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, if he knocked Conor out, that'd be crazy.
Like, comment, subscribe. We don't care if you want to talk shit. Just leave us a comment, throw us a message, anything. Share us on Facebook. Put it out there. Bye.